welcome to the collective. A lot of things going on preparing for harvest. In Washington we don't really have any rain for a while. And so what's happening is tomorrow it's supposed to start dumping a lot of rain. And what that means is that a lot of the harvest has to happen. I've already picked all the beans. You can see the hydroponics are starting to be affected by the powdery mildew, which you can fix with neem oil. You can see that my squash is doing fine. My beans are ready for harvest, at least the hydroponic ones. I harvested the earth-based ones already. Let's see, so that's awesome. You can see that the tomatoes have been, oh, I love these things. These things have been doing very well. They're the Cordovas. And I've been picking, I must have canned at least 5 quarts already. And I got another 5 quarts ready. And they're still continuing to turn red. These, I mean, look at, there's exploded. Usually I see 1 or 2, you know, tomatoes that mature. But all of these, look, I mean, they're so fertile. They all grow to be this big. So this is very nice for me. There's still some green ones. So my concern now is to see how the rain does. Now a few weeks ago I went and I cut the tops off and all the flowers and made sure that there was no new growth going on so they could focus on the old stuff. You may want to also do the smaller tomatoes like this. You know, a few weeks ago you could have taken those off so that they would still focus on the new stuff. But so I didn't, but it's looking great. So the tomatoes are starting to get tired. And the national anthem of our city is now playing, it looks like. As you can see here, these are potato vines, what's left of them. And you see they're dying. So these potatoes are almost ready to harvest. I like to harvest them when the plants have died back for the most part. And you can see how more beans are around. So I do like the setup. And you can see the, you know, tops of everything. These are ready to go. And I will probably harvest those and shred them so I can make stuff out of them. And here is my squash, my yellow squash, and you can see again that it has neem oil because it did rain for a little bit. Like it wasn't enough. But this rain's going to come. It's going to flood. It's going to make the tomatoes crack. I should be pretty much okay with that because I have a constant amount of water that goes to my buckets for hydroponics, and I do have a roof that I made, if you recall from another video. So this roof, I'm hoping, will keep most of the water off of the leaves and the tomatoes. But I shouldn't really either get blight either because I have hydroponics. So my big concern here isn't necessarily blight, but it is going to be the, look at that. And these are sauce tomatoes, Cordova, I believe. And I'm definitely doing them again. 14 plants. That's what these are. So yeah, my biggest thing is splitting, but splitting is just by water, so I should be okay with water as well. Ooh, look at that. This is my boss chicken. She's molting, and she looks like she wants a tomato, so I'll have to scare her off so I can pick some more. And I'll probably be canning more tomorrow. If you're ever interested in seeing how I do the pressure canning of my tomatoes to make stewed tomatoes into quarts, let me know, and I'll be happy to maybe make a little video on that. Until then, I hope your harvest is prosperous. And yes, the peppers, I'm going to trim them back. I haven't done that yet, but they're all inside here. So the peppers have gone through a few bouts of aphids already. I just spray them as I see them. I don't give them the attention that I used to. And so we've had another round of flowering, but this is what the aphids do. They make the leaves all icky. But they're gone, and they may be back, I don't know, you know, sometime during the winter, because I plan on keeping these. But this is what aphids do to your plants. And that's why they're so bad and naughty. But I still get flowers, still get tons of fruit off of them, so it's more of a nuisance, it looks like. Let's see if I can keep them at bay in the winter. Look at this. So, I'm going to cut most of this stuff back so that they make, you know, see how these are all long branches. I'm going to trim all these bushes back so that in the winter, I'll probably do it in the next week or so that they can still have some growing time. But that will make them bush out more, let's see, like this. So that they have more bushes, and look at all the flowers on shorter stalks, so it'll be more compact. These were awesome. These were peppers that are very hot, even though they're small. And yeah, that's the plan, at least for the winter. Yeah, aphids did a pretty good round. Here's my Parrelia. So I'm going to keep as many of these plants probably over winter. I should get another few crops of these. I turn most of them into powder, like chili flakes, and that goes really fast with me. Yep, and I got a little tomato clones in case I wanted tomatoes. I made a clone, but these are the sweeter black Japanese trefoils that I like so much, but they don't produce as much. So we'll see. Heck, I might almost get a clone of the Cordova and see what I can do, but I don't want to crowd the plant out. Alright, so you have fun, and I will talk to you guys later. And please be sure to like or comment, and be sure to get your friends to subscribe and leave comments. Thank you.